All right, so RJ Barrett got disrespected. We're going to clean it up before this, but we're getting right down to it. So, sitting here with my man, the one and only DankFather.
Gang, you already know.
So, RJ Barrett didn't make the top 25 under 25 list, and it's absolutely absurd. So, we're going through stats, crazy stats from just this season that just shows how ridiculous that is. So, this season, most 30-point games by a player aged 21 or younger this season. So, I'm going to give some names out, and he's going to guess how many 30 points games they had. Now, granted, he doesn't know the stats. We're just random throwing them out there. Anthony Edwards, young star, first overall pick over Lamar Bello.
I would say 12 games over 30.
He had 7.
Damn.
He had 7. And since I was already comparing him to LaMelo Ball because he got drafted over him,
Yeah.
how many you think LaMelo Ball had? 30 pieces.
6.
He had 8.
8.
All right. Now, all these players had about the same, so I'll just throw them all out there. Tyler Hero, Tyrese Maxey, Darius Garland, and Cole Anthony.
5 or 6.
They all, the highest out of all of those are 4.
4, okay.
All right. You ready for this, bro? RJ Barrett had 11. He had 11. He had 3 more than the highest. Next one was, so RJ Barrett had 11, LaMelo Ball had 8, Anthony Edwards had 7, and then those other names, they all tied for 4 or 3. Darius Garland had 3, which was a little kind of shocking. So I said these numbers earlier. RJ Barrett is the 17th player in NBA history to average 20 points per game before turning 22. That means if you're thinking of a top player that's been in this league, he more than likely didn't do that. The illustrious 75 years, as you said earlier, only 17 players have done that, and RJ Barrett is one of those players. Here's another stat that blows my mind. NBA players with 3,400 plus points, 1,100 plus rebounds, and 550 plus assists before turning the age of 22, Kevin Garnett, Tracy McGrady, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Luka Doncic, and the aforementioned RJ Barrett. You can't listen. That means he's doing every level. What is ESPN talking about? All right, so here's another stat. NBA players, and shout out to Nick Muse and Tommy Beer on Twitter. This is where I get this pulling the stats from. NBA players with 3,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, 500 assists, and 303 three-pointers made before turning 22. Are you ready for this list? LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and RJ Barrett. That's it. That's it. And the crazy thing is, we were already talking about how players like, Bradley Beal, his scoring at his early career, lines up favorable to a Bradley Beal. It's crazy.
Barrett is doing now, yeah.
Exactly. So then here's another stat from Tommy Beer. RJ Barrett has appeared in 20 games in 2022, and his average. Oh, so that was to start the season. So that was in February. So basically the beginning of January. He was averaging 23.7 points, 6 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 2.6 made three-pointers on 41% from the 3. The only players to match or exceed those averages, to start the first month, almost 2 months of 2022, were Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and LeBron James. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Listen, and then so in a game in February, RJ Barrett became just the 6th player in NBA history to tally at least 36 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 three-pointers in a single game before the age of 22. The other 5 names are Luka Doncic, Stephen Curry, Devin Booker, Trae Young, LeBron James. So Luka Doncic is going to be on all these lists because of his age. But anyway, Luka Doncic, because of his age, when he came into the league, he was already going to be top on most of these lists because just the sheer games played.
Yeah. You see RJ that snuck in there too.
Exactly. And then people forget this guy has the pedigree. He was a third. First of all, he
the number 1 player
Coming out of high school.
Coming out of high school.
You stole it. You took it out. The number one player coming.
He was the number one option in college.
Number one, the most points in freshman history in Duke. And that's more than the J.J. Reddick's, more than all the other big guys.
Maybe it's just because I don't know, it's not too much flash.
Man, it's because he's Canadian.
Yeah.
It's because he's Canadian, eh?
And it's the Knicks, bro. You know they're going to disrespect us at all times.
It's like they're specifically picking R.J. Barrett. Because remember, again, I alluded to one of the earlier videos I made, the Jay Sean Tate making it over him in the rookie All-Stars.
Sophomore
Yeah.
year.
Both years, his freshman year, then his sophomore year as well. So that's really great. R.J. Barrett, I really think he easily should be top 25. So now that we got some of just the crazy stats, and mind you, those stats, a handful of those stats were just from this season. So again, what makes that significant is the fact that he's showing the progress. He's showing it this year, given to you. For them to disrespect him, that's crazy. Now, a handful of the names I can understand. I don't agree with, but I understand. So, first five, you can't argue. Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, John Morant, Trae Young, LaMelo Ball. As much as I would think it's fair to argue RJ Barrett's better than LaMelo Ball because we're talking about today, but LaMelo Ball,
I wouldn't give him over LaMelo.
Okay. Because of how
impact.
Yeah, because he can do so much.
Yeah, he can do so much.
Yeah, I'm Homer. You're right. All right. So again, I started at least.
Or maybe it's my point guard bias. You feel me? Because I love point guards.
But even then,
playmate.
But it's the bias. My Knicks bias because I started off by saying there was no argument, and then once I started reading, I just got emotional. So, all right. So now this is where we have fair to get emotional a little bit. So we get the top five, no argument. Number 6, Cade Cunningham.
Dog. Come on, son. What?
Zion Williamson. I think that's still fair. It's still fair.
Averaging like 28 at a time.
Yeah, at least like 24, like 24, 13. Yeah, so Bam Adebayo, Darius Garland, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I ain't gonna lie, Darius Garland, from what I saw this season and in the play, you know what I'm saying? He again, I think it's fair to argue. I would pick RJ Barrett based off size and still where I think the ceiling could be. I think you can find a Darius Garland again. I think you can find a Darius Garland again before you
Randall is in the way.
Hey, listen, talk about it.
That's another conversation.
It's all right. So those five. So I mean, again, I'm still understand. Like again, I it's fair to disagree, but I understand it. 11 through 15. Anthony Edwards, I hear you. Brandon Ingram, I hear you. I can't really.
Ingram more than Edwards.
It's crazy. Only reason why again, there's a difference between who I would pick and if I think it's a fair argument.
Yeah.
I think Anthony Edwards is a fair argument. Brandon Ingram, I'm shocked he's under 25. Fair argument.
Word.
This is when it gets freaky. Scottie Barnes at 13. That's insane. Do me a favor, can you pull up Scottie Barnes' number real quick?
He got the intangible. He got the look. Nah, not yet, bro. They jumping the gun on that one.
Listen, and I like Scottie Barnes, but is he better than OG right now? Let me hear it. What's the numbers?
74 games, 15.3 points, 7.5 rebounds.
Gave you 7.5.
Assists.
Gave you 7.5 rebounds. What's the splits? What's the field goal?
52% from the field.
That's impressive.
My bad. Sorry about that. 49% from the field.
That ain't just a little bit. It's a little bit under.
49%, 30% from the three. Free throws a game.
It's only 2? All right, see, listen. If you would have told me,
from the line.
Listen, I respect that. I respect that young brother. That's very 15 to 7.5 with 3 assists on those splits. That's impressive. But you're not that. Come on, don't disrespect RJ Barrett. Listen,
it's kind of quiet early on the first one.
Number 4
to be determined.
Number 14, Tyrese Halliburton. Again, this is a guy that I think we should have picked over Obi Toppin. But to say that Tyrese Halliburton is better than RJ Barrett is crazy. That doesn't make any sense. Evan Mobley. Listen, again, a guy showing a lot of promise, number 2 pick. How? What is he? Do me a favor, can you pull RJ Barrett's numbers? before we even keep going, because these names are crazy. Miles Bridges, Desmond Bain, Jared Allen, DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton should be higher on this list. I don't know how he's number 19 over some of these names.
It's in between Miles Bridges and
Desmond Bain.
Dog.
Now he did average 18 this year, but come on.
That could be a flash in the pan situation. You never
And it's a great situation. He's just a shooter. Like they showed, even with or without Ja, they're a well-oiled machine at this point. I mean, it was regular season to be determined in the postseason, but when you're able to just plug and play, just shoot the ball. I mean, again, he shot very well. Did he compete in the 3-point contest?
Not even sure. I got RJ numbers right here.
All right, let me go just this season.
20 points. 5.8 rebounds, 3 assists.
What's the field goal?
40% from the field, 34 from 3.
We gotta get that. I know the free throws are like 72.
Free throws are 71.
See, look,
giving us 4 games.
4 attempts, but that's double the Scottie Barnes. Just to use him as the example that we were just using. That's an apples to apples.
Another 3 points.
So do me a favor. Just go with scoring averages. His first 3 years starting at his rookie season.
14.3, 17.6, and 20 points.
That's a steady. That's 3 points every year, right?
3 points every year.
That's a steady incline.
I wanted at the beginning of the season.
That's a steady incline.
Producing wins, but the numbers is
and he's 22.
And he play with a ball stopper, bro. Randall's a ball stopper.
And then to end the last 5, Tyler Hero, Jalen Green, De'Aaron Fox, this Tyrese Maxey. Hey, listen, who made this list? Bobby Marks. Bobby Marks added again. Mike Schmitz, Kevin Pelton. Come on, guys. What did RJ do to you guys? Tyrese Maxey? He wasn't a star until they gutted their team for Harden. He wasn't even a starter until they gutted their team for Harden.
Situational, but just stop my argument right there.
But yeah,
it's unexplainable.
It's the Jaren Jackson Jr. Jaren Jackson Jr. nice too. Scottie Barnes being 13. So again, it frustrates me that the first time on Wax talking about Scottie Barnes. Yeah. Is like this because I really do. When I watch Scottie Barnes play in the summer league and early in the season, I see a guy that's different. A guy, dare I say it, has a lot of Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah. That's all I said is just the intangibles with him. The length. You know what I'm saying? So
the rebounding. The rebound. And then he's still giving you 3 assists as a rookie.
Do everything, yeah.
Shooting at the high percentage. I need to get the free throws up. Shoot free throws a game.
He's known to be like a scorer like that. And
give you 15?
Already, so what he does next season.
Okay, Miles Bridges. I'm tripping because I was thinking of the Bridges from the Suns. Yeah. No. I was thinking of the Suns one.
But still, that's a year.
To say that all these players are better than RJ Barrett is absolutely ridiculous. RJ Barrett needs to have and will have, in my opinion. Like I said, the Knicks are going to give him a full ascension. If the voters, I know it's going to contingent on if we win games, but I think RJ Barrett's going to be in the Knicks All-Star game either this year or next year.
Nah, that's a fact. Next year for sure.
All right, but this is the first of many. Quick rundown. Had to give it to you. RJ Barrett's still getting disrespected, but the time will come. Hopefully, it's just fuel to the fire.
Life and times of a Knicks fan.
Coming soon. Listen, coming soon.